Great day, y'all. Hope that you guys are having an awesome Tuesday. So I'm really about to leave from the work job, but really, really quickly. Not too long ago, one of my girlfriends sent me this article. And apparently, the article is from 2018, so it's not dated, but it's not like current. But anyway, did I say great day to y'all? Great day. How y'all doing? So the title of the article, it reads, "Stay single until you meet a guy who does these 70 things." Now, baby, I've never sat to write my little list or whatever, but I don't think it would have 70, maybe quality. I definitely wouldn't have 70 qualities, but these are actions and things like that. So I thought I would just sit here and just kind of read through some, maybe all, I don't really know just yet, of these things before I have to go. But so the first thing, he asks you on a real date and follows through. That's like a definite. That's a must. What do you mean? Holds open your doors. Yes, absolutely. Pulls out your chair. Now, a lot of people may think that that is like dated. I love it. Oh, I love it. It's like a nice sentiment. And it doesn't mean that he views women a certain way or any of that. So let's not even go there. But I think it's just I think it's a nice little compliment. Takes your jacket. I've had that done a few times. I like it. Stands when you excuse yourself from the table. Yes, there's one guy I dated, y'all, and when I tell you the ultimate gentleman in the whole world, that's a whole other story. But yes, it's just a matter of, you're a lady, you're excusing yourself. I'm gonna stand, in honor of that, in reference of that, and I'll see you when you get back. Lets you order first. I'm not too hyped up about that, because half the time I don't know what I want anyhow, so he gonna be starving waiting on me. Pays, yes, I'm okay with that, but I also have a mindset sometimes if I ask a guy somewhere or whatever the case is, then like I don't mind paying. I'm not ancient in those days, but it can't be an automatic, sir, that I'm paying for everything in life. Now it don't work that way, but I also don't have that same expectation of you to pay for everything either. But I do like when a man leads with that. Let's see, stands on the outside of the sidewalk. Now this is something that's been a part of my life since I was like younger, and I think it's just habit. So I've seen it several times on social media. People will post a photo, oh, what's wrong with this photo, and it has the woman walking on the outside of the sidewalk instead of the man. I like that. I think it just adds a different layer of protection, I guess. And that's not to say that men don't need to be protected too. Like, everybody calms down, but I'm just saying, like, if the car, hop the curb, your body might can withstand more impact than mine. That's really all I'm saying. Number 9, walks around with a handkerchief just in case. Man, not so much. But honey, this little nose runs 24/7. So no, me, sir. Get the little 2-ply Kleenex, maybe 3-ply. Walks you to the door. Yes, absolutely. I love it. I love it. Again, it's just it's nice. It means that you want for me to be safe. You're going to make sure I get inside safely and all that stuff. So I think it's really, really awesome. Wants to meet your father. That is a big deal. My stepdad is awesome. And I think with that, I love when a man makes that. I would love for a man to take that initiative, but not like 2 weeks of knowing you. Like, it needs to be that you're wanting to meet him because you feel that it'd be an honor to meet him, and not just because. Like, no, you're definitely not meeting certain people unless I think a certain way of you. So, but I do love a man who makes the initiative to get to know the other men in a woman's life. Introduces you to his family. Yes, that's awesome. They're going to fall in love with me, but again, that is timing. Okay, I'm just being honest, y'all. They're going to fall in love with me, so I hate it for you, honey, because they're going to still call me when I'm done with you. Let's see, 13, thanks you for a great date every day. Yes, there's another guy, I have not dated a lot of people out here, so most times if I'm referencing one person, like if I'm referencing a guy, it's probably the same guy. But yes, being in the habit of thanking that person for their time, not saying like, oh, I'm so appreciative, but it really is a thing of just thanking them for like a great day and spending that quality time with them. It makes me as a person, this is just my own opinion, it makes me feel like you really enjoyed like our time together, and that you enjoyed me, and that it wasn't just boring or just pointless, but that you really enjoyed like the time that we were able to spend together. Quality time is my love language. That is going to be forever. That is how I best receive love in terms of someone showing me love. It's by spending concrete planned time with me, unplanned time, sharing the same space, whatever it is. I love quality time. Let's see, 14, drives you to and from places. That's not necessary. I I don't care for driving. I do it because it's just me and I have to. But I do love, again, I do, most of these things it seems like I just love, but I don't know if they're like requirements necessarily. But I do love for a guy to drive me places, and not like he's my chauffeur. I mean, there have been times I've gotten in the back seat, but you know, he driving, I'm in the back. But no, I'm kidding. But I like that. I think I like it just because it kind of adds a different type of chivalry. And I'm very like old school about certain things. Introduces you to his friends. Again, that is in timing. I feel like sometimes when people meet people that you're connected to, they automatically assume that this is going one way. And so, and sometimes that is the case, but other times some things are just coincidental, like it just happens. And then other times are very intentional, to where if I invite you into my circle, that's a pretty big deal, because, and it's not like I have a circle that's off limits. Like I have like a large circle because I have a lot of people I'm connected to from so many different paths of life. So me inviting you into the individual circles I have within all of my friends is a pretty major deal for me. And that doesn't happen just to happen. I ain't here for that. So I would not want for that to happen just to happen for him either. Text back quickly. If we're mid-conversation, I do expect for things to be, to flow pretty well. But I know I also put my phone down in a heartbeat, or I fall asleep. It may be 10:03, honey, and then you text it back at 10:04, I'm gone, So, and I also understand, like, people are busy. So unless we have designated time where we know for sure we're on lunch break or something like that, but I ain't trying to be on your phone all day, every day. That just ain't it for me or for you. Supports you in all you do. That's number 17. Abso-positively-lutely. Enough said there, because it will be reciprocated. Doesn't push sex immediately. Honey, doesn't push sex at all. That ain't happening right here. So unless we married, it can be a conversation, like, for us to understand kind of where we stand on it, because if it don't work, if we don't have the same understanding of that, there may not be even a point in pursuing any sort of relationship. But I also love that when someone respects the stance that I've taken for my life, respect it and join in with me if it's not already a decision you've made for your own life. So, yeah. 19, takes care of you when you've had too much to drink. I don't drink. It's never been my thing. So, but I guess, honey, if I happen to get drunk out here, hopefully he would help your girl out, but I don't drink. 20, ask you how you are and waits for an answer. Abso-positively-lutely, because for me, I don't do a whole lot of on the fly, oh, hey, how you doing? And keep moving. I want to know genuinely how you're doing. So I love the idea of a guy who's interested in me doing the same, and knowing, once you kind of date a person for a bit, you really get in tune with them. You understand their responses and all this, that, and the third. So, and then waiting for an answer. Again, don't ask me on the fly and don't really be meaning nothing. Talks confidently about the future. Yes. Having direction and guidance is a major thing. Is super important. And also who you're taking that guidance from, who has your ear. So is your ear to God? Are you listening for his voice? Are you waiting for him to guide your path? Or are you just out here randomly making decisions, baby, because I can't follow ransom. Can't do it. Pays for your cab. Baby, we out here in Uber and Lyft, but I guess if he had to, we can share or whatever. But I love that. I think, honestly, most of it for me is just the effort, it's very rare that I've been out with any guy, be it platonic or romantic, where they haven't just automatically done those types of things. And I think that's stuff that's kind of ingrained in them, perhaps. But I am also a huge advocate for me doing and him doing sometimes, like switching those things off. I don't think it has to always be him, but most guys that honestly, all guys that I'm connected to, they just automatically decide to pay for things. So that's cool. Honey 23 kisses your little forehead. Y'all see her, she out here today, okay? She love a little smooch every now and again. 24 learns what you like in bed. Again, honey, when we married, yes, I want you to learn what I enjoy, but anytime before that, it's not going down. 25 learns to read you and knows when something isn't right. That's kind of what I said prior to. So yes, getting in sync with me as I get in sync with you, learning my mannerisms, learning things that I don't say, what that stuff means, and not saying that I'm going to give you a whole puzzle to figure out. But honey, listen, don't be out trying to confuse these people. He should know. Ain't nobody no mind reader. Can you read minds? I didn't think so. So giving them space and time, have those conversations. I'm huge now at this point in life on verbalizing how I feel about something and why I feel that way. So that way it's not just me sitting around, with a stank attitude. 26 still gives you butterflies. Y'all, after 20, 30, 50 years, I want to still have a crush on my man, honey. Okay? So, yes, that to me, I love the idea of that. And I don't even think it's just an idea. I think that can actually happen no matter, what rough patches people hit. I think they can still make you feel, really nice and quartered and all that stuff. 27, reaches for your hand when walking. Yes. Physical touch is it's like the very last love language for me, but small gestures like that I really do enjoy. Holding hands, linking arms, those types of things are really, really cool. And kisses you for everyone to see. That's number 28. I am not a huge fan of PDA. I something about it. Now, it's different if you get a little smooch on the cheek or something like that, but if you're trying to have full out makeout sessions, honey, I'm not the one. I can't do it. It's just not for me. It's too much. It's too much. I'll probably talk about people like that, just to be honest. 29, pushes you to become better without wanting you to change too much. I'm all about evolution. Sometimes people can see things in you that you yourself have not yet seen. And so I think it is important for someone to encourage you to step out on faith, for someone to encourage you to chase that degree, to open that business, to just to live life to the fullest, because that partner becomes a reflection of the life that you're living too, and they're going to be involved in that life. So definitely push me to become better, but don't try to change the core of who I am as a person. Because if I'm not for you, I'm just not for you. And that's okay. 30, he keeps you on track with your own goals. I love accountability, but you cannot leave that for me. So I have to have my own drive of some sort, but I do. That is something to admire. Just someone making sure that you are staying on top of yourself, checking in with those things. 31, admires the life you have outside of him. Honey, because don't nobody need no jealous man. I told one of my friends the other day, there still has to be a you and a me and the us. It can't be us, and you become my life. No, ma'am, no, sir. That's not it. We boring at that point. You better get some friends, because I got my friends. Hey, friends. I got my friends. We out here living life or whatever. Let's see. Admires. Okay, just read that one. So 32, doesn't get jealous. Just read that. No need to go back over it. I don't like no jealous men. 33, he teaches you without belittling you. I am huge on that as a person. So even outside of some romantic relationship, I think someone can guide you and teach you and pour into you without making you feel less than or without attacking you as a person. So I think in everything we do, it has to be about uplift and love. 34, makes you laugh until you're crying. Y'all, I love a good cackle, honey. I love a good little laughter. So yes, absolutely, positively, makes you laugh until you're crying. I think that is what I envision just for life. When I think about just my future and romance and things, I envision it being able to be that we can cut up, honey, and just laugh and have an awesome time. 35, has deep emotional conversations. Y'all, clearly I'm already 13 minutes in. I love a good dialogue. Oh, baby, honey, now that, ooh. I can't even get into that too deep. Yes, I love emotional, intellectual. I love everything about conversations. And some of the conversations, of course, can be silly and superficial. But at the core of who I am, I love dialogue. I love speaking. I love talking. I love chatting. I love hearing other people's opinions and their thoughts. That is just, ooh, I love it. 36, works through fights and doesn't walk away. Honey, I probably want to scroll on past that. Yes, that is very, very important. But I also need space in those things. But yeah, working through the fights and not walking away. I think sometimes people want to walk away or just toss something out. It kind of speaks to the level of commitment people have, or it can speak to the level of whether or not this works, in terms of how we communicate with one another. 37, respects your privacy, absolutely, positively. 38, present when you need him. Yeah. But I also know that life still happens. So I think for the monumental things where someone is absolutely positively needed, most definitely. I need you to be around. Let's see. 39, doesn't cancel often, but makes it up to you when he does. Yeah. I like to be valued. I like to know that I'm important. I don't want to just be told that I'm important. I like to know that I'm important. So canceling on me, baby, I'll give you probably 2, 3. And it better be something serious. It better be something very important. No, I'm kidding. But no, but the last part was true. It needs to be something serious. It needs to be something important. It can't just be that, oh, you have this. No. Schedule out life, plan out some things. I totally understand things come up, but that cannot be a habit. 40, he shows you his favorite places. I love being invited into someone else's life. And y'all, this video is super long. I probably should have divided it into 2 different pieces. And maybe I will just in editing, but you guys wouldn't know that. Anyway, yes, I love being invited into someone else's life. I love just the idea of knowing that you want to share those pieces of life with me. So like your favorite places, your favorite restaurants, your favorite museum, like any of that stuff, anything that teaches me about you as a person. I love those types of things. Like, I'm such a geek for that. 41, values, trust, and honesty. There ain't nothing else to say. Yes, absolutely. Okay. 42, remembers little details you tell him. Yes. That's very important because it means that you hear me and you listen. And I know that they're not going to retain everything, but I love the idea of someone just being able to hear me, like hear what I'm saying. 43, the guy who makes sure you text him when you get home. Yes, because I want to know when he get home. I want to know he's safe and sound. 44, a guy who doesn't mind hanging out with your family. Yes, I kind of talked about that some earlier. My family of origin is that's where I came from. Okay, so I like the idea of being able to merge those things together when the timing is right. 45, yeah, so the guy who doesn't mind hanging out with your family. 45, or when you sing too loudly in the car to songs he doesn't like, he doesn't change the station. Baby, I'm going to sing until I can't sing no more, and I don't even sing well. But, yes, I need for him to join me or just tolerate it. Travel just to see you, yes, because that lets me know that I'm important and that you value the time that we're going to get to spend together. 47, and he'll ask how your day was. Yes, listen for the details of my day. That's important, because then when I reference something, 2 hours later and you done forgot, now I got a problem. 48, someone who never makes you question how he feels about you. I'll read that again. 48, someone who never makes you question how he feels about you. Sir, it doesn't mean you're telling me every day, every moment of every day, but it means that you've made it clear and that your actions are showing me how it is that you feel about me. Or the stuff that you don't do is showing me how you feel about me. So that's very important. 49, tells you when he's proud of you. Yes, because it encourages me and it lets me know that he's like in my corner and he's rooting for me. 50, he likes you best when you're in a t-shirt with your hair pulled back. Honey, listen. I'm casual more often than I'm not. Now, when the girl can dress, okay? She can throw a little something on or whatever, throw a little makeup on, throw a little shoe on or whatever the case is, throw a little dress on, a little tight or whatever. But most of my life, I do a little casual situation, depending on how it is that I feel. But yes, I like that because it's just that is the core, the natural elements of who I am, and I want for that to be accepted and loved. 51, he knows when to apologize and how to make it up to you. Yes, learn me as a person. 52, makes you laugh just looking at your phone. A little smile, a little smirk, never hurt anybody. I like to have pleasant thoughts. Like when someone's calling me or they're texting me, I want to have pleasant thoughts about that person. Like I want for them to brighten my day. It doesn't mean that my day won't be bright, but I like the idea, again, that goes back to the butterfly feeling. Like, ooh, he texted me. What he texting me about? Ooh, he called in. Let me go answer this call. Was that 54? Yeah, so then, no. So 50, that was 52, I'm sorry. 53, you don't run out of things to say. Yes. Again, I love dialogue, y'all. I love conversation. It's so awesome to me. 54, he pushes you out of your comfort zone. Challenge me, honey. Challenge me. 55, try this food, go this place, read this book, watch this movie. Yes, yes, yes. Because as a person, I want to constantly evolve. 56, and you grow from it. So if you tell me these random things to try and do, and it's nothing that adds to me as a person, we might not have too much to talk about. 57, when he wins over your heart, he doesn't stop trying. Yes, we're going to flirt and court for our whole entire relationship and marriage and things. 58, he makes you realize why every other relationship failed. Honey, the one God kept for me. I'm going to leave it at that. 59, someone who touches you so subtly, y'all don't know why this is throwing me off. Someone who gives you a subtle touch, but it means so much. His hand on your leg or his hand on your back when he's standing next to you. Those light touches, I enjoy it. There's still security, depending on where a person touches you, just body-wise. If they touch your lower back, if they're just there, it's just the idea of that physical contact. Again, physical touch is literally, I have a 1 in physical touch in my love language. But those small, kind of just smooth touches and whatnot are very nice. Someone who doesn't mind, this is 60, someone who doesn't mind that you take all the blankets. Baby, I'm always freezing. So either you're going to bundle up with me or you're going to be over there freezing yourself because I'm getting these blankets. Or sleep on his side of the bed. I feel like when I'm married, I feel like I'm going to be on my side of the bed. But I don't know. Y'all married folk tell me, is that reality? Because it may not be. But I feel like I would just want to be on my side of the bed because, you get your own little groove on your side of the bed. 62, or that your hair is always in his face when he sleeps. this hair gonna be under a bonnet. Y'all could never. I was about to say something really inappropriate about who wrote this, but never mind. 63, someone who makes you breakfast in the morning and lets you sleep. Honey, yes, because I'll do the same. I can make a little breakfast now. Y'all know I'm gonna do too much in the kitchen, but that breakfast, I can make that work. I'll let you sleep in. I might serve you a little breakfast, honey. 64 is passionate about his career. Yes, I love a motivated man who is passionate, who cares, and who has invested or is investing himself in something that he's passionate about, that he loves, that he wants to make into a career, whatever the case is. So I love hearing, again, that goes back to hearing more about the person and learning about them and so on and so forth. Always says yes to you. I don't want no yes man. I don't need you to be soft. I don't need you to be no little punk. Okay, like I don't now. Maybe they wrote this from a standpoint of just things that I may desire and whatnot. I don't know, but no, you can't. It can't always be a yes. Some days you got to tell me absolutely not. Like maybe I'm interpreting that differently. 66 orders you food even though you're not hungry, but he knows you'll take his. Yeah, just do it in advance. Just be ready. I pray we'll all be ready. 67, someone whose word is their bond. Absolutely. I have to be able to trust you, and I have to be able to trust what you say, and I have to be able to respect what you say, because if I don't respect your voice, honey, we can't even prosper. 68, labels don't scare him, and he wants to call you his girlfriend. I'm okay with that. I think labels, to me, that's a whole different dialogue, I believe, but I do like the idea of someone being proud to call me his girlfriend, his fiance, his wife, or whatever the case is. And I'm also big on he and I have to have a full understanding of what that means between us before we decide to really place labels on things. So really navigating and exploring those conversations are super important. 69, someone who still likes you when he's seen you at your worst. Honey, listen, because there will be days where this hair is not done, okay? There will be days where this attitude is awful. There will be days, baby, okay? But someone who's still able to see the core of who I am and understand that those are just moments and not identifying who I am. And 70, very last one, at almost 23 minutes, and a guy who isn't afraid to say I love you first. I believe that men fall in love before women fall in love, because men have a few basic things that they're looking for. And these things are not just found in anyone. And that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. But I do believe that men kind of know what it is that they're feeling and what potential they see with the person, what life they can build with the person. I feel like they kind of see that early on. And so I love when a man is able to just express that first. And a note here, you all, even if someone expresses that they love you, or if you express that you love someone, if that person doesn't say it in response, it doesn't mean they don't care about you. So for me as a person, if someone tells me that they love me, I'm not going to automatically say I love you too, like unless I genuinely feel that way. And that's because I'm giving you space to express how you feel about me, but that doesn't mean, like, don't say it just with the hopes that someone's going to say it back. So also understand there's not rejection in that when someone does that. Like, if you tell someone that you love them, they don't say it back, like, that's fine, that's cool. You've expressed yourself, you've made it known how you feel. So don't be trying to put that pressure on people out here. That ain't it. Anyway, you guys, that's it. This was from Thought Catalog. Again, this was 70 things. 70. Okay, so it says stay single until you meet a guy who does these 70 things. So, super long video. Hope you guys watch it though. I don't know. And maybe I need to divide it into individual sessions or something like that. But while you're on lunch or whatever, y'all can take a listen. But yeah, so let me know if there's anything on like your list that you say for sure these things have to happen before you consider dating someone or pursuing someone even, because guys, some of this stuff could apply to you all in terms of what different things you would look for in a lady as well. So hope you guys are awesome. Happy Tuesday, and that's it. Bye.